But Jesus, he died on the third, came back, so we can have the opportunity to repent. God wanna give you peace, but you want that Prozac. You take me at my word, that he can return that. Back to the devil, cause he the one that hate you. Either you wanna be free or you don't choose. Jesus Christ can make you do like the whole you. It's really simple, like 1 + 1 is 2.
So hi guys, it's been a while. I'm Collins here representing Blessed Major Brands. Tumekaa over here without doing a video, but recently I saw someone asking if you can do a multicolored design kwa t-shirt ama kwa hoodie. So that's what I thought today we can do. So I came up with this design. It's a Blessed Major original. It's an overcomer, but yeah, it's an overcomer one. So it has 3 colors, that is the green, the red, and the black. So let's see how we can do this art using the vinyl. That is vinyl system. Yeah, so let's see how it can be. So this is the design. I use Photoshop. So go Photoshop, go save it as a, for me I save it as a JPEG. I save it as a JPEG, which I need overcomer leaf. Yeah, so I save it. Kwa kwingine unasema tu okay. Then I'm done with Photoshop. So after Photoshop, for me I usually use Paint. I'll show you why. So I open browse files, I open the file that I need. Here's the overcomer one, that is the JPEG. So the file is originally as a JPEG, but for you to use it as for printing, that is called ArtCut, you convert it to a BMP. But before that I usually enhance the colors so that when I go to cutting, it's a little bit visible and easy to trace and easy to image trace. So I usually pick colors that I prefer. Like for example, green, I can choose to paint on green. It is for me. There are many other ways, but for me I usually do this because it works for me. For me, I learned everything myself, so I prefer the ways that I learned for me. So for you, you can learn your own ways, but I'm just trying to show you how I do, how things come out perfectly. So let's go. So for the black, I pick the black, then I pick the red because we have a flower here and another one here. So I think it's okay. As you can see, it's perfectly fine. Then you go save as image. So for image, you go save it as I'll say overcomer leaf. Then I'll save it as a BMP. Remember to save it as a BMP. That is BMP. No, yeah, bitmap. It's a bitmap. Yeah. So overcomer leaf. Then you save. So it's already saved, and you're done. And you're done with that. So when you're done with that, the next thing, you just need to connect your plotter. So like I showed you the other time, what you need to do is you just need to connect the plotter, that is the plotter machine. You connect it to your port, that is the port that you need. That is the port that, yeah, it's connected to the port. That. You're done and ready, so you can switch it up. So it's on. That. Once you're done with that, we'll go to open the ArtCut. Go to the ArtCut. It comes with the software when you buy the vinyl cutter. Yeah, so you open, go to image trace, save it in the combination. So open the combination, search for your art in which I saved it as a overcomer leaf. Then you open it. Next. Then you finish. You wait for it to process. Yeah, so it's done. And so in this process again, you have to like make sure you look for the color that you want. So I have the green here. This is the green. Then I have to look for the black. It's usually a bit messier because of it's always a bit messier. So we have the, yeah, then you have the red. We have these three colors, and all these other things are rubbish. Yeah, so we have the overcomer, over here. We have the green. Is the green part? Yes, so it's the green. That's the green part, and we have the red part. So I have three of them. That is green, red, and black. So that's how they work. So remember, this is the vinyl system. Yeah, so it goes back to sizing. Remember, sizing, you have to measure that is the hoodie. That is, you have to measure the hoodie. You have to measure the hoodie. That is the size. That is where you want it to be. You have to put it in the center. So you want it to be somewhere people can see it properly. At ukivaa, it is in the center front. Yeah. So yeah, that's easy. So once you do your measurement, come back to the art cut. Down here we usually have the width. We usually have the heights. So remember, we have three parts, so you have to be very careful. Ukiedit this size must go along with all of them. Ndo ukiteremsha size inamaanisha this overcomer should fit there, and this red flower should fit wherever it was. So the sizes are okay. That is for me. So I have a width of 8.34 inches and a height of 9.7. That is for the green, as in you have to make sure all of them zinaingiana. So if, for example, nikisema hii nimeweka hapa, if I put it here, you see it's okay. If I take these flowers over here and put them where they belong, that is right over there. So you see it's a whole thing. As in, you see it's complete when you go complete like that, but you have the black, the red, and the green. So you take the green part of it. Remember, you want it on a vinyl. So you'll have for these three colors in a manisha, you have to use the green vinyl for the green, you have to use the red vinyl for the red, and the black vinyl for the black. So you have three things that you have to trace each and every time. So you have to start with green. That is the green. Set it up well. Once the sizes are okay, remember you go to the art cut, you go to the cutout, which is the blue thing up here, this one. So you select that. Yeah, so remember, for a t-shirt you have to put it inverted. That is the F. Yeah, so you put it inverted, then you just press the cut and plot. Start transferring the art to the yeah, so we go to the peeling part. So for the peeling part, you just get rid of the part, as in after the machine has done its part, that is cutting out. So you just get rid of the part that is not necessary for this art.
So we peel it off slowly and easy and carefully. So we are now done with the green part. So that's the green part, that is the leafy part. It's now ready. So we now proceed to the overcomer. The overcomer part of it, that is the text. So the text is now ready. This is the overcomer text that is going to go between the leafy parts. Yeah, so go to the next one, that is the roses, the red part. Yeah, so we're done with the roses. There they are. We're also done with the green, that is the green part. And we're also done with the black part, so we're ready to go to the heat press part. So this is the heat press. You put it on, wait for it to heat up. As it heats up, you can take your hoodie. You can take your hoodie and place it on the heat press. Make sure it's centered, make sure it's perfectly aligned at the center where you want your art to be. Take your time. So once it is ready, you can preheat it, that is to get rid of moisture or any impurities on it, or just to make sure it's ready for, or it's flat. So then you can take your artwork, you can place it on the hoodie. So the only thing remaining is to make sure it's aligned at the perfect center. So you can use a ruler, you can use whatever means you have. I usually use the elbows, the underparts of the armpits to make sure it's aligned, it's straight. Yeah. So once it's ready and the heat press is ready, you apply the heat press. Remember the heat is at 180 degrees and the timer you've set it to 30 seconds. So just stay around, it will alert you. So once it alerts you, you open it, then you remove the excess part, that is the vinyl back part. Take it, you peel off slowly. Then now you put the other remaining parts, that is the overcomer, the black part. Place it perfectly at the middle, and the roses. Yeah, the red part, that is the two roses that are missing. So there they are. You have to make sure they're perfectly aligned. So you apply heat press one more time because of the other parts. Then you stay nearby. So I guess it's ready. So it's usually hot, you can wait for it to be a little bit cool so you can handle it. Then you peel off the other part, the nylon part of it. Yeah, and as you can see, our art is ready, but as a precaution I usually apply the heat press one more time, that is on the hot peel vinegar. So it's ready, and there's our hood. As you can see, it's beautiful as the picture, as what we intended it to be. So you can now wear the hoodie.
My church's address, yes. I'm not a sinner. Somebody lied. I got sold out to my father. Yes. I got sold out to my father. I got sold out to my father.
Load up the Bible and show them sinners what it's worth. Load up the Bible and put them words to work. If we die